Because you was like junior, and some people were like,
Listen, even after us man got married and had our kids, there's not really many people that shout us. And I was like, damn, these niggas don't care about me.
They don't care about me no more.
I bet you say, oh, he's probably with his wife. Oh, well, she's upstairs. I'm downstairs,
bro.
What makes you feel like you couldn't cry in front of her again?
Feeling,
You didn't like the feeling.
The
So it had nothing to do
after
with what she did. It's just
I think it's just the man in me that's like I don't want to see you like this.
That's my limit.
I think marriage, you have to be intentional with what you do. Even like certain nights out. If you know you're not.
And I can look back at all our memories on my Snap memories and see that, look, I've grown up with this person, I've grown up with this person, I've gone through all of these memories. Why not? You know what I mean?
What's it? You see, like, the both of you, you're both married now, you both got to that point, but you went down very different paths.
That's what's funny.
So what was it like whilst you were obviously dating long term, and obviously you were showing off the tattoos and you get me?
Don't get me, bro.
How was it sort of, how was that dynamic for you guys? Obviously, I understand how it is for us, but obviously another group, what's it like?
I was with the people that was doing what I
Yeah.
was doing.
You get it, I hear it.
So, obviously, like, we're all boys, but it's like, when I'm doing what I was doing, I'm
Yeah,
certain.
Yeah,
That's how it's like now.
that's
it's
how
so
And then
funny
eventually
because-
you just all merge
Yeah,
together.
literally.
because you was like junior, and some people were like,
Present my deposit, bro. Present my deposit. What we doing here? No. Don't do that. Protect my deposit.
YouTube,
Listen.
Apple Podcast,
Hey, you know what's mad?
Instagram, TikTok. You've just got to almost disgrace
Do you know
somebody.
what? You know what's crazy? The trend is ready. We're in discussions of buying the suit, and we're paying a Come Depot. Don't ruin this wedding. Don't ruin this wedding, bro.
Hey, don't kill me. No, but it's past life. We can talk about the past life. Past life now.
But it's interesting you lot said about there were certain groups that you chill with for certain things there. So now that you're married, I don't know if like your outside circle are married as well, but assuming some are not, has the dynamic of the friendship changed a bit? Like, do you still chill with them?
Will
Man?
always change, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it will always change. Like, you can't do what they do. You can't go out with them because they're on certain things. So you kind of just have to just know what you're doing, man.
Yeah,
I guess.
nah.
So as it like you distance a little bit with.
Yeah, I think so. You know.
Would you call it distancing? I just
I
think it's just
distance.
everyone's
I
a
think
bit
it's
too
distance,
busy though.
man. It's
being
distance.
wise, man.
Yeah, I think it's distance, but a healthy distance. Where it's like we're all still boys, but can't be out here every day with you.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
But yeah, if they know what I'm on. One day I pray that they join me.
But they come to you. You still like
Yeah,
walk each other.
yeah,
Come
yeah,
to the
Yeah,
house. Go to the
Well,
house.
like even for example, Mexico, but all of us are
yeah,
all in
yeah,
one
yeah,
group,
Cancun.
and there's even some people that some people didn't come that were.
Yeah, some people don't.
Some people didn't come that's still part of the group, but yeah, it just depends really.
Holidays like that a bit dangerous though.
I don't know.
Obviously, you got the group.
What you trying to do?
What you trying to do, man? I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn. I'm being so rude. I'm trying to learn,
Can I
innit?
be very real? Like 8 of us were either married, engaged,
Okay.
or in a relationship, and only 2 were single. And I was
Oh, okay. So the ratio is good.
We went there. We did
Good save.
Good save.
Good
Oh,
save.
we went there to
Media
relax,
train.
bro.
He's media train.
Because people were like, "Ah, you guys in Cancun, like, bro, where's the snaps? Where's
Did they want to see us shaking? I'm
I'm in
lying.
Come on, man.
I'm in the resort, bro.
Yeah,
The beach has the pool.
I'm crossing legs, fam.
You had a good ratio. I was thinking more like, let's say you went Cancun and like 6 out of the
Nah, I
10
wouldn't do that.
are single.
I
That's what I was trying to ask you. I don't feel in marriage I could do that.
Miss, you know what I like Kenny? Yeah?
What?
I know my limits.
I know my limits.
I think marriage, you have to be intentional with what you do. Even like certain nights out. If you know you're not.
If you know the flesh is weak, if you know the flesh is weak,
The flesh is weak.
if you know the flesh is weak,
If you know the flesh is weak,
you know the I said DJM.
yo.
Shout out DJM.
But if you know the flesh is weak,
Yeah.
stay away from certain places.
Right,
Bro. It's
bro.
not certain holidays you'll go to. It's not certain nights out you'll go to.
Yeah.
So.
And I think it just depends as well. And your friends probably would end up respecting it anyway. Like me, I'm a lot of men know you can't invite me to certain places anyway. So, and even if you did, me, when I'm ready to go home, I'll go home. I'll stay in the corner, and then after that, I'll go home.
But do you not miss that sometimes? So like, obviously, some of your single friends, you're seeing their snap, the man are still enjoying, you're getting flashbacks to the old days or whatever. Do you ever get into moments where it's like, I just want to go out a little?
No, but you know what? Sometimes I'm like, no, but honestly speaking, no, on a real thing, it's like if I was single now,
There was one day, yeah. I was at home, I was just seeing snaps of that man in Eden. I was like, damn, nobody shouted me.
I'm out of the club now.
I was like, damn,
At least ask me. At least
don't
ask
cool
me.
up no more. So
At least let me say no.
You man do that with me, though.
oh, you want to do that?
You man did that with me.
No, but you know what? It's not bad for you.
Biz,
man.
context, man. You never like going out anyway.
No, I
bro.
do like going out. You wouldn't even know. You know? These men have separate group chats.
You know what? That's what this one did with me. You know.
Biz,
But you live in that. You have to live in that, bro.
You don't want to be in those group chats.
How do you know?
No, but you don't.
No, but like,
Bro,
let me make that choice.
That's what I said. I used to say. Let me make the choice.
You want that choice to not be your hands.
Listen, you want plausible deniability.
I didn't know. I wasn't in the chat.
You want
Man, just
plausible
doing their own thing,
deniability.
fam. Let's be like, right, so that you man out.
Bro, that's standard, bro.
But you're always doing like all cute dates nights and that.
It's not
And
always
all these.
for me.
Remember that? No.
Always for me.
Bro, you'd rather be there. Even them, they're gonna come and join you.
Yeah,
Bro, you know what's so
You're just
crazy?
I enjoyed this side.
The thing is, yeah, he's saying, oh yeah, we don't chat. Who just randomly, I don't know if you man have seen, who just randomly post on like private story. Remember that time he went to some safari park thing?
Oh,
in the
yeah,
UK?
yeah. And
I just saw one rhino just walking past his
Yeah, but
with his missus. That's
We're
what
not
I'm
meant
saying.
to be invited.
No. I'm not saying. No. I'm not saying.
still enjoying
No, wait.
himself.
I'm not saying to invite us. But I'm saying he will do that randomly.
Yeah.
So and he does that frequently as well. So for us to shout, we're like, he's probably with his girl, man.
Yeah,
man.
but then that's not a good thing because that's when man starts to feel lonely. Because even after us man got married and had our kids, there's not really many people that shout us. And I was like, damn, these niggas don't care about.
They don't care about me no more.
I bet you say, oh, he's probably with his wife. Oh, well, she's upstairs. I'm downstairs,
bro.
I'm
free.
No, but we're actually free, you know.
I'm
free, bro.
I can come outside.
You know, Bucky and Mandem.
But someone shout me, bro.
No.
When you guys said I do, you died to us, bro. You guys died to us, man. You got to the great beyond.
See what I'm dealing with?
I hate you, bro.
Don't worry, bro.
Being a husband is a bit low.
They'll join you, though. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
like.
But you know what's so mad, yeah? Where did we go? We went bonkers, innit? Remember when we went bonkers?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
you were
bonkers.
there. You was,
Yeah.
Okay. So, we're bonkers.
Where
yeah?
was I? What do you mean?
You was with them.
But yeah,
Yeah, you get.
so, it was me, Mike,
Yeah, you were.
Shegs, Hamid, this, and my brother. Chatting for time. Then we went, where did we go after?
We're Five Guys.
Five Guys.
Yeah.
And then, what happened? To go, man. Because why? The missus was at
The
your
thing
house.
that was so.
Wait, so that was the whole point of you saying that story?
Bro,
No, but it's
Saying
true.
that. I left to go see my movie.
No, the thing is,
There's
a reason why.
I was waiting for the punchline.
No. But it's true. It's true what he's saying though, because like from when he came here, he already said it in conversation. Like, oh man, I can't even stay too long. She's coming to my house tonight.
Are you man
You know what I mean?
myself just not?
And literally like 45 minutes, like, he's trying to do that. Oh, she's there, you know. But what we man saying? And then I was like, actually, she's calling me like, hey, you man, you're fucking go, man. You just like this for real. Listen, if you're gonna come chill with the man, them, know you're chilling with the man, them tonight. None of this time and shit, man.
Chill until you get back now.
Yeah, man.
No, I need to let her in.
That's different.
She was actually waiting. Like I even waited a little bit.
See,
but the
context is important, bro.
Yeah.
Context
And
is
more time,
important,
I chill with
bro.
these man. Like if I'm
Auntie
chilling with the
wasn't
man,
at home?
I'm chilling with the man.
Yeah.
Auntie wasn't at home.
No, but why did you give her a key and plan ahead though?
See?
It was
spontaneous. I think.
Oh, okay, fair. So, I know them.
Yeah, because
ones.
I remember now. I was with the
Like, if it was
missus.
spontaneous, then you might have more of a claim.
Why?
You know, because you guys planned it out in. You guys were together.
We didn't plan. That was spontaneous.
Gotcha.
That was spontaneous too. It wasn't planned.
That five
That was
It
spontaneous.
wasn't spontaneous,
It
man.
was,
We had said
bro.
it. It wasn't like, oh yeah, it was planned.
It was spontaneous.
No, it was
bro.
spontaneous. I
It was
remember that
spontaneous.
day.
That's why he
It wasn't
couldn't come.
spontaneous.
We didn't tell him in advance.
Yeah.
We said it.
It was on the day.
We said it on the day. We said it on the day, but early. It wasn't
Not
like
early. We said
This guy.
early. We should link each other. There was nothing.
I
concrete.
remember
too.
because
There was
we were
nothing
meant to
concrete.
shoot an ep that day.
Listen,
It was
how's man
it was
saying
an
around
ep-
7?
It
Where
was
we
an
linking?
ep shooting
When
day.
are we linking?
We weren't
Where are we
shooting
going?
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
7
So
p.m.
you might as well.
Okay, that's
not
So we might as well
spontaneous.
link up. So if anything, that slot should have been free anyway.
Yeah.
So we
We
said
had an agreed time.
No, it should have been free. No,
Nothing.
for more context, because now I know, bro. Listen, because I was with my missus that day, and I feel like I'm catching strays.
He's angry.
No,
Let's turn it back. He's angry. Sorry.
So
Yeah, you gotta do this.
this Friday had been free, for like 2 months, bro. It's been free. I think not a lot of people were there for that day or whatever. So people had already made plans for that Friday. This guy on the morning comes, oh, let's do this. I'm like, brother, it's the day off. If you had given us maybe earlier in the week, we could have. But fam, I thought the Friday was
Not
free. So
only
I mean,
that,
do you know
man.
what I mean? So
Not only that.
should
Not
have been
only
free.
that. He said, let's do something. Let's link up. There was nothing agreed yet. It was at evening that we're now saying, should we go here? Should we go here? When is everyone free?
The relationship, man.
Come
I'm
on,
fine.
man.
I'm screwed. Wait, what's bonkers though?
It's one thing in Romford, bro.
Yeah, like
We didn't even play any games.
Fucking
It was
arcades, like,
even closing. That's how you know it was spontaneous. So I should tell my missus to wait for me to sit and watch you, man. We're not even playing game.
These man think it's late.
There was no
like 8
game
PM.
allowed. The kid. Okay, hold on.
It's late, bro.
Bro, we go to the place. We try to order food. They said kitchen's closed.
When did you try order? At 12.
It said kitchen's closed.
At 12.
Just to show you the time.
This place for like an hour and a half, baby.
No, we hadn't.
And now they wanted to order food.
These
The
men are
kitchen is closed.
capping.
yeah.
These men
Or
are
maybe even
capping.
longer, yeah.
They're
It's like a games
capping.
place. It's not like a restaurant.
We couldn't even do the games. It was too late.
You didn't want to play the games. You wanted to talk.
We weren't able to.
Oh, really?
We just sat down.
Bro, look, at the end of the day,
And this is why we don't invite these niggas. This is why. Do you know what I'm saying? Because even with something like that, if it was just us man there, we'd be like, oh, let's just find another motive. These man can't just
The stone
randomly.
the Buddha rejects shall become the cornerstone. There will come a time where you're sitting on my side, and I'll remind you of such days.
Bro.
You know, don't worry,
Hey, man.
your time will come.
I think I'll still be able to go out.
Bro,
We go
you
out.
still go out.
Do we not go out?
Nah, hey, bro, it depends.
it depends, bro.
But you adjust, bro. Trust
Nah,
me.
I
You want
know.
to chill with your missus anyway.
Yeah,
man.
There's certain experiences
fun.
you can't have with the man in them that you can have with your missus.
Yeah, no,
Like if I
definitely.
went to Safari Park with you, man, what am I doing there with you, man?
Yeah,
Bro, man.
No, why
It's not the same.
Wait, why
not the
not?
same.
We
It's
can
not
look at
the
animals
same.
together.
It's
I
not
want to
the
look at that
same.
rhino.
It's
you
not
look at the
the
horse.
It's not the same.
Wait,
You
wait,
man
wait,
know,
hold on,
you're
hold
not
on, hold on,
the
hold on,
same.
wait.
It's not the
What did
same.
you do at the safari park with your missus that you could do
It's
with us?
it's a different experience. Like,
What's
'cause
different about it?
I'm admiring it's like a
Okay,
cute
so
date.
so you wouldn't go to like Kenya and go to like a.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that with the man.
no,
Bro, I
But
love
yeah,
holidays with the
no,
man.
what you're saying.
But it's
Don't-
still a
the
different
experience with the
experience.
missus is just that bit. You get
different.
me? Just a bit more.
Like, it's like when
someone's
you're
rubbing your
chilling
head.
with your friends playing
Yes,
FIFA.
Yeah,
exactly. Yes.
But then with the missus, it's like,
Yes,
there's
because
certain
she's rubbing my
places
head.
I'd rather go with the man there. Certain place I'd rather go with the missus.
Yeah,
It's a safari park. What am I going with the man?
You know what? You know what?
Bro, they're trying to get you on charges.
Don't mind them.
You know what? You know why I don't like this combo? Because it makes us look like haters. I hate it so much.
Don't mind
It
them.
makes us look like we're haters. You know?
Nah,
Don't mind them.
you're not here.
But wait, on another question about marriage as well for you, man. Like, do you feel like pressured as a man within marriage and also being a dad as well? Because that's one thing I've always, to be honest, that's even slightly something that like delayed me getting mentally ready for marriage as well. Because it's like the pressures of a man. Because we even feel it before we get married. Like you want to be a provider, you want to be a good dad in the future. You want to, do all the right things kind of thing. So like in your home, and you've talked about stuff like maternity leave. These are like real situations. Like imagine your missus not making money for a period of time and everything just on you. Like, so do you lot feel some of these pressures in marriage? And also, like, what's your outlet? How do you deal with it?
The pressure is crazy, man. But the pressure to be the provider, like, you could never not have money, bro. You can't lose your job, fam. Like, you have to get it. No matter how you get it.
You just gotta get it.
But I think with me, it like encourages me. I think the pressure, you just have to embrace it. But at the end of the day, we're men, innit? Like, this is what we have to do. So rather than complain, kind of just do it, innit? But I think my outlet is sometimes I just think it's just doing things you enjoy, man, taking your mind off it. So either linking the boys, football, do what you like, innit? So I think that's my outlet.
Yeah, the pressure, I can't lie, the pressure is crazy still. It's crazy still. But then as well, I signed up for it though. And I knew that's what was going to happen. So even, look, with marriage, bro, nothing can prepare you for marriage, really and truly. You can do all the courses, even when child comes, you can do all the reading, or more. That experience is different. So for me, it's just the whole going through it. So I've just been taking it. I think the best thing to do is take it day by day. If you try and think, if I think about how life will be in 3 years, I'll be shook because I don't know. You don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. So I just take it every step, day by day, and that's what keeps me going. In terms of outlets, on the pods on outlet, even linking the man them, what's it called? Playing football, watching football, and even then, it's just. I think the main thing is having a community as well.
Are you?
No, okay. So my community, well, at the moment, my community is Kennedy.
Do you want to understand?
Because
The man.
you know the ones with even as you man, your man will have these conversations where you might beef your girl. You talk to the man, but they'll say, "Oh, we had the exact same issue." Maybe a couple months before, and that'll make you feel like you're not crazy. You know what I mean?
Bro.
So that's why sometimes I'll just go. Ken will come to me. We just have a venting session, and we move. It's good to get out there, but a lot of guys is sad. They don't have. Some man might not have communities, innit?
Yeah.
But it'll be good to find people that you can talk to. They don't even have to be married, bro. They just need to understand. Like, for example, Akin is engaged now, but even then, I could still confide in him before he was engaged because I know he's a wise man. He almost some friends that will tell you just leave her. What do you mean? I'm married,
Bro.
I can't just leave. But you know what I mean. So it's finding wise counsel, wise community, and
And I think just to add as well, like faith, like lean on God, bro. Like God, I need you. God, give me strength. I can't do this without you. So I think any man that's leading a home, God has to lead you. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think that's probably the most important thing. I wouldn't even call it an outlet. I think that's probably the most important thing you need to embark on this journey, man.
Do you think you can confide in your wife about when you're feeling it and things get a bit on top?
Yeah. I can still, and that's the beautiful thing about my wife is that we were best friends before we got married. So the same way I could confide in her when we was dating, the same way I could confide in her now. So,
I'm still working on that because I never really spoke. I still don't. When I said about marriage and not like having to find yourself and it opens you or whatever, I still don't exactly 100% know myself emotionally wise, and it's a very big journey. I've never been one to open up like that to people. I never really saw that when I was younger. So me, I'm just the person that it's coming, it's happening. So even with my wife, sometimes I might confide in her, but then even confiding in her, I'm like, bro, this ain't gonna change the situation. I need to do it regardless. You know what I mean?
Sorry to cut you, but sometimes I think I may be wrong, but I think it's not everything that you should confide in your wife with. Like there's some things where your woman isn't a man. She's never gonna understand certain pressures and certain feelings. So, for example, if there's something I'm feeling, I'm like, I'd rather talk to you about it or demand them. So, yeah, you have to kind of use wisdom. It's not like not telling your wife stuff, but there's just certain things that it's like,
You have to be smart.
You might not be able to understand this.
And even then, are you going to stress her as well? If it's something that's stressing you, you don't want to stress her out. That's two people that stress.
So, question, So, this actually like fits in beautifully with this, So I saw this on social media the other day because essentially what we're talking about is like vulnerability, right? How vulnerable you can be with your missus. So like on Twitter, K Michelle says she doesn't feel protected when her man cries in front of her. Then quotes, "I turn into the man."
She's a wicked woman.
And then someone commented on that tweet and then said, venting to a woman about your problems is the quickest way for her to lose respect for you. Don't do it. So, firstly, hearing that, what do you have to say to that?
You know what? I disagree. However, I hear it.
I heard it. I disagree though.
There was one time, yeah. In fact, let me tell you guys.
Damn.
So
we're getting all the stories today.
when we were about to get married and stuff, we was looking at places and things were just going wrong. And obviously, as the man, you have to provide, you have to find a roof. It was difficult, and I was just stressed at work, stressed at home. She's asking me, Ken, like, what's happening? What are you doing? My parents are saying, Ken, what's happening? Work is stressing me. It was one day I just went to my car, pulled down, I just broke down, bro. I said, this thing is fucking tough. Bro, broke down, cried on the phone, everything. And then she spoke to me, she's like, don't worry, baby, it's calm. And then after, I was just like, wait, did I really just do that?
You thought about it.
I felt so exposed. And that's the last time I've ever done that. Now I was like, bro, no matter how stressed I am,
I'm not getting to that.
In front of her, but that might not be the best way.
But then you've done it before, but then what makes you feel like you couldn't cry in front of her again?
I just didn't like the feeling.
You didn't like the feeling.
Yeah,
So it had nothing to do with what she did. You just
I think it's just the man in me that's like I don't want you to see like this again. So,
it was like the way you looked at yourself almost sort of thing.
I think
it.
like what you said is like, I don't want to worry her again. If I break down, it's like, shit, what's happened?
So it's deep, innit?
Something is
So
I'm like, you know what?
But I think that's also part of the process of maturing as a man and learning about yourself and what you can actually expose to your missus. As part of that process, okay, I tried that once. Yeah, I don't feel like that was the right way to go. Next time, obviously. But like you said, it's finding that gap between expressing yourself but not sort of holding everything in to where it's like, you know, bro, I can't even speak or I can't even let her know. Yeah. But for yourselves though, like, what would you say in terms of from before you were married? So like, let's say during the engagement period, what are the biggest sort of differences from that point and where you are now? Like one thing each, like for yourself, what's the biggest jump? What's the biggest change from what?
Personally or for like the relationship?
Whatever way you want to take it.
Me, I'm just gonna think. Yeah,
what's changed? That's an interesting question.
Not what's changed, but like, what is the biggest sort of thing that you thought about at the relation, like about like relationships and marriage or whatever? How has that developed, or what has that now changed into now that you're in marriage? Like, what is one thing that you kind of thought, oh, I kind of understand this, and now marriage has taught you that actually, you know what, what is one thing?
I think my one might be, if I'm answering the question right, I'm just being serious with God, bro.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Because before marriage, it's been a journey, up and down. Then since marriage, it was calm, and then I think when baby came, it went down because of church and stuff. And I realized when I'm when I'm serious with God, my marriage is doing well, everything's going well. But then when I'm not serious with God, it starts to decline. Okay. So I feel like I'm not as patient anymore. I'm not as nurturing. I'm not as forgiving. You know what I mean? And I think as a man that needs to lead the household, I feel like that kind of just dimmers for me a bit, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I might not be as caring of, you know what I mean?
I get you.
So I feel like I've learned in marriage that I've got to always at least trying, you know what I mean?
So you thought you had it all sort of understood to a point when you were in that sort of engagement phase, but now you've realised that actually, you know what, I need to step that up a drive. I need to actually make sure, like you said, that you turn up every day with that sort of mentality.
And you need to make sure you lead. Because even then, like, we've said it on our pod, like a couple of weeks ago, our wives were, bro, they said us, I don't know if they ambushed us or they planned to do that.
They're stuck on you, man.
I don't know. We planned to come, we came back after a recording. They were chilling. I don't know why, I think it came back at like 11, 12ish. Yeah. We were in their crib till like 3 a.m. talking about marriage and stuff. And they were like, you guys really need to get serious with God. Because you're supposed to be leading us, and why are we leading you? And I was like,
damn.
Exposing them.
I said, wait, what?
That was behind the scenes. That was behind closed doors. Don't tell my boy.
the real, and it's like it's like when bro, if they have to come and even if they had to meet up to talk,
That was an intervention.
That was an intervention. Yeah.
But then the intervention's for our whole family, you know what I mean? So for them to say that, it's a serious thing. So yeah, since then I've been like, I'm gonna pray every day. Then you have to pray because even then she was saying we don't even pray every day like we used to. I said since then we have every single day for the past month we've been praying, bro. And I'm trying to get more serious with church. I'm still trying to figure out what's for me and that. So, but it's something that needs to be done because if you don't have God as I'm Christian, if you don't have God, I don't know what marriage is.
What's the foundation? I guess. How about you? How would you answer that?
I was thinking, and I think it's how we deal with conflict. Because when we were dating, my wife is quite a fiery woman. She's very outspoken, and I'm kind of fiery as well. So I think it's that maturity of not everything has to get there. Like, we're married now. Let's find a new way of dealing with this problem. Let's sit down and discuss this. You fucking. You fucking bloody fucking. You bloody fucking. Because there was one day.
Kendrick Lamar song.
I don't think she'll mind me saying this, yeah. Bro, there was one day we was on the main road in Shoreditch arguing.
next to box spot.
You know that was like I'm dramatic in it, like I spraying my drink. I'm like. You're serious. No, you're like, if I had to make Shoreditch,
I'm gonna stand on this business, bro.
So you wanna show this house just going off. You bloody. You fucking bloody.
So like we've come from that to like now it's like we don't even argue anymore. We sit down and we discuss things. So I think it's just that maturity of like dealing with stuff. So I think that's the difference.
No, I think I get that, man. That's sick, man. That's sick. And I think it's kind of nice to hear because obviously I feel like in sort of relationships, people kind of struggle with literally exactly what you're talking about, how to sort of resolve conflict. But I think when you get into marriage, you kind of have to you have to live, you're there, you have to deal with it. So it's like now, what's the point of getting to this point now? Because, bro, I'm going to have to see you when we go to bed. I'm going to have to see you in the morning. So there's no need, like, harboring all this deep energy and all this whatever. Let's find a better way to deal with this. It's now you kind of treat them, not in a sort of weird way, but like when you used to argue with your siblings, and it's like, bro, after an hour, bro, you're back to, do you know what I mean? Because, bro, you all gonna have to live in that house together.
Bro, that's how
so obviously, not in that sort of, you get me? But in that sort of analogy, they're now part of your immediate family. So it's like you kind of have to figure that out. So now that's kind of cool to hear still.
I was gonna ask you, obviously you guys are married, Is the knacking sweet?
I knew that was going to be his question. I knew.
Downstairs, in the house.
He said, have you heard Skepta all over the house?
I mean, they both have children.
I want to know too.
I can't lie. My thing is the knacking with no guilt after.
No
guilt after. It's sweet, man. I can't lie.
It took me a couple months to deep that there's no guilt after.
I was looking upstairs like, bro, you sure? You sure?
After the first couple times, I was like, should we be doing these?
Oh, man.
Man's praying for forgiveness after like, I've done it again. Actually, no, I can do it now.
Yeah. Like, God, please, help me get this out of my mind. You know what I mean? But like, honestly speaking, though, we've even spoken about it, even with my wife, we spoke about it. That is good, it's sweet, innit? But like, a lot of men have to get you, like, you men are gonna have to realize, like, okay, before marriage, you know for a fact, she comes every Saturday, you know you're gonna get signed then, because it's a long time for you to see her. But when you get into marriage, it's different, bro. You're in the same house. So there's some nights she might not be bothered, because like, you know what I mean? Like some nights I thought we was gonna do every day. I thought it was gonna be every single day, bro. I don't know what I was thinking back then, but even then, like 3 times a week, 2 times a week, I'm calm, bro. Sometimes you might even go through dry spells. You never know. Yeah, man. It's marriage, bro.
But overall, have you seen a decline in it, or is it like Are you happy?
You
with
man are really trying to get the
Yeah.
tea.
No,
like,
but it's
Bro,
real.
no, honestly, it's
real,
real,
man.
it's real
Get
shit.
me, like-
Yo, this is why I don't
Alright,
like
cool. Let's
speaking
ask
about
you, man. You man are in relationships too.
There's no sin
Sorry,
not
we're not
married.
married.
Before and after it was official. Like, exactly. Let's ask them. What are you talking about? Let's ask
What do
them.
you mean decline? What do you mean?
Like frequency, quality.
Oh, it's never going to be as frequent as you would expect.
Yeah.
And that's what it was before, because you have to remember. I think I said this in my previous pod. Even for the woman, it's like they're a mum, so a baby is tugging them, pulling them all day. They go to work, they're stressed at work, they come home, they don't want us to be on them as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, some nights, let them breathe. So you have
Nobody
to...
she's mad peg.
Huh?
Nobody she's mad peg.
Where
I should hope so.
Crazy
No.
I should hope
I
so.
hear it.
No.
What did he just ask?
No, she said, what if she's bad? I thought he said, my wife is bad peg.
No. That's what I'm thinking. Like, that's what I'm telling him. Don't do that.
I was looking at me.
Wait, because your wife is bad peg.
I understand what you were saying.
Thank you, Junior.
What do you mean?
He said, what if she's
What if
mad?
your girl's like mad peg? Like, you're mad attracted
And
to
you
her.
wanna-
Like,
yeah.
you can't keep your hands off her.
But sometimes, bro, you
should
have
I would hope so.
That's what I said.
That's why I asked him the question. So, how do you deal with that? That's what I'm saying.
I mean, he's attracted to his wife.
What are you talking about?
No,
Listen,
Yo.
I'm only speaking to married men right now because
You are,
I get what
man.
you're saying. No, but it's difficult,
yeah.
bro. It's
Yeah,
difficult.
yeah.
And sometimes you just feel like, damn, man, like...
Damn, man, can I get some?
There's some nights, you know them ones, yeah? You'll be trying the whole day.
Yeah.
The night time comes and they just go to sleep and you just turn and you're there. I just go,
You're just looking at the back of my head like, you're really sleeping?
And I'm angry. And I'm like, bro, if you
Relax,
don't know,
you're gonna
I
get
could be,
some.
you know, I go eat classes. I can go, I earn money. I could go outside and be doing nonsense. You know what I mean? But then it's like,
You know, I could have killed lots. I could have killed lots.
I could have been slaying. I could have been in an apartment in Canary Wharf. Or something. You know what I mean? You know
He's
what
not
I mean?
getting a flashback of the good old days.
But you know
He's not getting a flashback of the good old days.
But bro, it's more than just that, bro. I think a marriage is more about service.
Yeah.
It's more about considering the other person's feelings. If you don't like one night, it's not gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Self-control, man.
Yeah,
Like,
self-control.
You have to be disciplined. Well, if your wife doesn't give you that, you got to go outside and take.
Yeah, self-control, bro.
Discipline, man.
Yeah.
But in terms of like it says, it's sweet, man. Like,
Yeah.
the love of your life, so it's gonna be sweet.
No, you have a proper bond. You're building a bond, and that bond won't go. You just keep building and building and building.
Yeah.
Like you fall in love with the different stages. So you have girlfriend. I fell in love when I first met her. Then she became my girlfriend. That's a new type of love. Then she became my fiance. That's another type of love. Now my wife. Now I'm the mother of my child. It's different
Yeah.
stages. It's just
Listen, did you ever have that feeling like, damn, like only one woman forever?
I had that before I got married. I had that because
Only one woman?
no feels because have I really explored this life? You know, that's what I was thinking. But then take it from a spiritual point. Is that if I'm going to stay more with a woman, is that edifying my spirit?
No.
Soul ties is a real thing in my opinion. Your soul can turn cold, bro.
King Solomon.
Yeah, bro. Okay.
Our fathers. They have multiple.
They have multiple. I look at
Did
them.
they have two heads? It's in you. You got that dog, boy. You got that dog. It's in you. You got that dog.
He's the one I'm not consulting.
Let's pray for you. Yeah.
That's out there. Can they come on, pie?
This is
man?
hello. This is for comedic events.
We saw a little bit of truth there, homie. A little bit of truth. Just a little. Just a smidge.
Hey, man.
We've got to wrap it up though. But as a final point, I think because you lot have a lot of wisdom, whether you believe it or not.
I got a last question now.
We don't have time.
No, just quick one. We have time. So you see, we do. It's a quick one, man. It's a quick one. It's a quick one, Jerry. So you see the earlier dilemma that we had. Cool. If you catch him cheating or you catch him cheating, would you tell his wife?
I wouldn't tell his. I wouldn't tell.
Which one's back up? That one. I'm sorry. I'm not snitching.
I'm not snitching,
snitching.
but the way I'll stick it on him, or any of my friends for that matter, I'll stick it on them.
Yeah, you can stick
Like
with me.
I can but for something like that though. No, but
I got away with it.
Let me just keep my mouth quiet.
big
fam.
thing though.
Brother,
Honestly speaking, for something like that, I could burn your bridge for that. If you're, to me, my woman's my most loyal person. Like that's my right hand.
Yeah.
If you can cheat on her and mess up with her, what makes you think you can't do the same to me? For me,
That's very. That's
it's
very
your
true.
integrity. Cheating on a woman, your integrity comes into question. If that's even your wife, your integrity. I don't. You're not.
So do you think if I cheat on my wife, you can't trust me?
I can't trust you.
Is it?
Yeah, if you can cheat on a wife, bro, the wife is a rat. You gave
I don't think it's
vows.
synonymous.
I don't think it's the same.
I
you
think
know?
for me, I look at
Not
someone
to
like
cheat.
that.
I would never cheat
No, I
on
know.
a man.
But
Please.
I look at that person and I'll be like, bro, if you can do that to your right hand, you know, I just think it's a lack of integrity, in my opinion.
Is it?
Yeah, it just makes
But
you
you won't
question
tell my
character.
wife, though.
I won't tell your wife. I'll stick on you.
I see what he done there. That's the question.
I hate that. Man.
That's what he done.
Don't tell my wife.
That's the question.
He said,
That's it.
Bro, he
That's
said,
why
don't tell my wife.
Now,
Don't tell my wife.
Yeah, but
What about you,
I
yeah?
think I won't tell her because it's not my place. Who am I to break up a family?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like Missy said.
Yeah, but I think I would get on to you.
Yeah,
to say,
serious conversation needed still.
But you both want to tell your wife.
No, I wouldn't.
So if he doesn't tell his wife, would you cut him off then?
No.
Ooh, I don't think.
Yeah,
I don't think I would cut him off, but I can't look at him, and I can't look at her. Not look at her, but you know what I mean.
I hate what you
can't
mean.
go to their house and sit down and be eating rice, and she's there, you know, looking after the child's
thinking,
David.
damn.
And I'm
he
just looking
hasn't
at her
been
like,
honest yet.
look at that man,
And he hasn't been honest yet.
and he
I
hasn't
hear
been
it.
honest yet. You know
I
what I
hear it.
mean?
I hear it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Before I was rudely interrupted by Michael,
I think it was a great question. Personally, but whatever.
just from the point you're at in your lives, you don't have a vantage position in terms of the experiences you've had. What advice would you give to someone? Because I think it's important for us not to have conversations like this, because I think the younger generation, a lot of them, it's not really cool, and we've been there as well, to be married. So like, what advice would you give to a younger person that's currently just living a certain type of way about, you know, marriage and, you know, patterning up essentially?
Wait. You know I was gonna say something, but let me not say that.
No, say what you want to say.
I think there's nothing I can tell you. Like you kind of have to let go of that sort of things. I can't say I'm gonna marry because I can't force you. When you're ready, you'll go and do it. What I would say is that I know we said, "Oh, it's tough, it's stressful," but marriage is actually beautiful. Spending your doing life with your best friend is literally like one of the best feelings in the world. Like even when me and my wife are together, we're laughing, my son's there running around. Like that feeling is mad. Like I don't think I've ever felt that before. So I think it's definitely something that I pray that everyone could experience. But in terms of being a husband, I think for other men that are out here that are married or even engaged, I think one advice I can give is never get comfortable. Like never get comfortable. Just because she has your ring, just because she's with you on the settee, you guys are watching TV, still chase her. Like that's still your queen. Like never ever neglect her. Always work on yourself as well. Don't stop working on yourself. Always try and be a better man for your wife. So yeah, I think that's me.
Wise.
Stuff like that.
Wise.
So what's the question? Advice for the younger generation in terms of marriage? I think it's just one of those ones. You pretty much you have to kind of go through the journey yourself. Hopefully you find the journey quicker than others, innit? Because you don't want to be out here being moving mad like these uncles, innit? But yeah, I just think find yourself first, find the journey you're on, and if you find a good one, bro, keep her, bro.
100.
Like there's a lot of men that say they missed their chance with one girl, and now you're just doing whatever. But find your girl, keep her, man. And just work on yourself, bro. It's just stages of life. Like, there's no need to rush any stages. I learned a lot in my other stages that I had, man. And that kind of built me up to the man I am today. So, yeah. And also just my thing as well. I just think community is very important. Like, honestly, I've really learned recently that having community is very important. So make sure you have like-minded friends that are all on one journey. Because when you have like-minded friends on a journey, it pushes each other to be better. You know what I mean? So yeah,
And you don't have to be a millionaire to get married.
Oh, that's even number one. Yeah.
Like, I need to have this, I need to have that before I get. Like, you don't have to. Like, you and your wife can build together.
Yeah, and you're never gonna really. There's always gonna be an excuse not to get married, or there's always gonna be an excuse not to commit. because next time I need to work on myself. I need money, etc., etc. But that will come, bro. I'm 27, bro. I'm even, bro. We're saying this is our prime. People are saying your prime's not until your earning potential prime's not until your 30s, bro. You know what I mean? And if I'm 27 and I'm doing okay, I'm doing decent.
Okay, you're doing well, bro.
If I'm trying to be humble. If I'm doing well at 27, bro, 30s, bring it on then.
The game,
Bro, the game will be clear, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's just a journey, man. Take that journey. No shortcuts. There's no need for shortcuts because it's a long life anyway.
Nah, wise words. Where can the people find you,
Omar, got DTMW pod on all platforms. Don't Tell My Wife podcast. Like, share, comment, subscribe, please.
Come
Omar.
on, yes.
Omar, even SB Live. Like, share, comment, subscribe, please.
Like,
Please,
share.
we need to monetize.
We're all trying to pay bills.
But yeah, man, if you go Don't Tell My Wife, you drop every Thursday. And yeah, man, hey, follow us, man. Follow us, man. Honestly. Yeah,
I've been watching and listening to you guys for time.
Yeah, man.
Love,
The
love,
kitchen
love,
to
love.
Everything, bro.
Yeah, honestly.
This was fun, man. This was really fun.
Yeah, man. You man are doing something big, man. It's nice to see still.
Don't Tell My Wife.
Yeah.